Hi guys, Irina is here. I'm a founder of Love and Light Hypnosis Center, and today I would like to share with you something that I really wanted to record for a very long time, but for some reason I postponed it, and today I feel like it is the right time because I truly feel the pull to share this information today. So I would love to talk about the importance of being authentic from the soul's perspective. The importance of authenticity from the soul's perspective is far deeper than simply just being yourself. It is actually about the alignment between personality, the heart, and the original frequency of the soul. When this alignment happens, dormant abilities, clarity of purpose, and natural magnetism begins to awaken within you. Now, the reason I wanted to share this important information because I feel like with our technology right now, with the exposure to so much information, there are still some souls seeking and searching for guidance. And there are still some souls who are misguiding, misrepresenting, and creating more deception. What I mean by that? When I'm looking at some social media profiles who are pretending to be energy workers, healers, channelers, or light language transmitters, or whoever they want to position themselves, however they want to position, and they have not had experience. And I really feel that they have not had experience because I am truly awakened soul, and I've had very deep awakening, very powerful insights, out-of-body experiences, acknowledging and seeing dark entities, all kind of stuff that you can go through spiritual awakening. It has been experienced by me personally. And when I work with my clients right now, with the work that I do, I always guide them to the most important part of their lessons that they have to learn in this realm. It is to become fully authentic and unapologetically broadcast their own signal. Now, from the soul perspective, authenticity means living in a resonance with the blueprint your soul encoded before incarnation. And your soul at that moment decided to carry unique vibration, purpose and lessons, creative expression, and it's all natural gifts. So when a person expresses their authentic nature, they are essentially broadcasting the original signal of their soul. Think of it like a radio frequency. When the personality aligns with the soul's signal, the intuition becomes much stronger, synchronicities increase, the opportunities appear more easily. People will also be magnetized and find you naturally with whom you resonate on the same frequency. So this is why authentic people, they often appear as a magnetic without even trying. And these days, many spiritual traditions say that human abilities remain dormant until a person becomes authentic. And I also cannot disagree with that, because I've personally experienced that. Now, because higher abilities operate through coherence, you have to really become unapologetically yourself and create that coherence between your heart, between your mind, and between your soul. When the coherence happens, your abilities like deep intuition, energetic healing, easier manifestation, transmission of the light language, telepathic empathy and transmission, creativity, and some of the other abilities which are called genius, they are easily become accessible and inevitable when you activate your mind, your heart, and the soul, and they become aligned. When somebody pretends to be someone or suppresses their truth, the system becomes fragmented. This fragmentation eventually blocks access to higher capacities. And it is crucially important to understand that the authenticity restores energetic coherence, which allows consciousness to expand through you. One of the greatest forms of inner suffering comes from living against the soul's truth. This happens when people follow expectations of society, imitate others to be accepted, hide their own gifts. Most of the time they stay in relationships or careers that suppress them, or they simply fear of judgment, being judged by others. Now the soul, not punishing the person, but it sends signals through the body and emotions. When the person is misaligned, most of the time they have symptoms of anxiety, fatigue, depression, lack of direction, creative blockages, and other physical symptoms, like the pain in the neck, pain in shoulders, pain in their solar plexus, or headaches, because they've been blocking the signal of their own truth, of their own soul aspect. From the spiritual perspective, these are signals of misalignment, not a personal failure. The soul is simply just saying to you, you are not living as who you truly are. And one of the biggest misconceptions is that success comes from coping strategies. In reality, the true abundance flows from authenticity. And if you are one of the healers, one of the channelers, one of the transmitters of the light language trying to pretend someone else, trying to pretend that you are experienced soul, but in truth you have not experienced that yet. You are blocking your true authenticity, and you are blocking your true flow of abundance, because abundance is only accessible through authenticity. When a person expresses that true nature, their voice becomes unique, their work becomes original, their presence becomes memorable, and you are truly becoming magnetic soul, magnetic being. And broadcasting that signal is nothing more beautiful than just being yourself, because everyone around you will pick up that signal and it will set them for alignment. It will help them to find the truth. This is why authentic teachers, artists, and healers often build strong followings, because they are truly magnetic and aligned with their true essence. People can feel the difference energetically. Each and every one of us, we have that in us, and we energetically feel the truth. For example, many of my clients, they likely resonate with me because I'm the carrier of genuine compassion and a soul alignment. I am authentic, and I'm unapologetically being real without any BS. Every one of my clients knows about it, and that is why they come to me over and over again. It is not just techniques that I use and I developed through my spiritual awakening. It is the authenticity. And that is truly powerful because it creates trust at a subconscious level. Now, when people constantly mimicking others, they disconnect from their inner guidance. They weaken their intuitive voice. They become dependent on external validation. The soul cannot fully express itself through imitation. It wants to create. It wants to create something new through you. And every soul is like a unique instrument in the cosmic orchestra. It is true, and as soon as you understand that, you will truly become a powerful, magnificent being. If everyone tried to play the same note, the music of creation would disappear. I want you to understand that. And when somebody becomes authentic, there are several shifts that they will experience. It will happen naturally. The fear of judgment decreases. Inner peace increases. The creative ideas will flow more easily. Decisions will become much more clear, and relationship will become more honest. This is because authenticity truly removes the inner conflict between the soul and the ego identity. Instead of performing for the world, the person really begins living from the truth. And truth carries enormous power, guys. Now, your soul did not come to earth to copy someone else's life or someone else's signal. It really came to express a unique perspective, evolve through specific experiences, and contribute something new to entire creation and humanity. I want you to understand that authenticity is the gateway to fulfilling that purpose. Without authenticity, the soul's blueprint remains partially dormant. But with authenticity, life begins to feel guided and meaningful. Now, interestingly enough, authenticity is not about becoming someone new. It is about removing everything that is not truly you. All the layers of societal conditioning, fear, expectations, trauma, cultural programming, everything that you've been through up until the point that you realized that you cannot continue being the way you have been. Once these layers dissolve, what remains is the natural expression of your soul. And that expression is always creative, is always loving, is always intelligent, magnetic, and unique. In simple words, authenticity is the moment when the human personality stops pretending and the soul finally gets to speak through the body. When that happens, life becomes not just easier, but more aligned, more powerful, and meaningful. I wish you nothing but the best through your spiritual journey. I wish you to find your true signal that has been signaling you since your birth, and you have been avoiding it. Now it is time for you to ask yourself, where am I not accepting myself fully? Where am I afraid to be judged? Where am I afraid to be seen? And why am I afraid to be seen or heard? Now, when you answer those questions, you will become much more aligned with the true essence of your soul, which is love and light, which wants to flow through you with intention, with a conscious breath, and express itself through your physical body into this physical reality. I thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to it. I invite you to watch my other videos or listen to meditations. Most of my meditations are bringing healing and alignment to your true divine essence. With much love and gratitude, may the force be with you, may the love find you, and may you be aligned to your powerful, creative, magnificent self. Namaste.